Hello, we are live. Let me make sure that you can see. Olive, chill. You see my mat in there? And my crazy kitten. Cool. Make sure that you can still hear me. I'm gonna leave my AC running until I can't anymore. Cool. Welcome to the 5:30 p.m. Vinyasa Flow. My name is Kiana and this is a 45-minute class. This is going to be a lot of fun. We're doing a lot of transverse obliques connecting to our core, our deep core. We have lots of side planking today, but our focus is flowing into the center. So finding our center, finding our midline. It's gonna be great. I'm super excited. I got my purple lights on with my purple shorts. They look black, but they're purple. I was at the lake all morning, so I'm feeling a little warm. That's why my AC is on until it can't be anymore, because I'm sweating even with that on after showering. Oh gosh. This is my little kitten Olive. She's actually in play mode right now, so she may I don't even know. This is gonna be her. Hopefully when I teach, she seems to chill out. She knows when I'm speaking in that way and slower and deeper that she knows she needs to calm down. Let's hope that happens today. She doesn't just attack me the whole time and ruin my mat. Oh. Oh my gosh, you little cat. No. We have our leash and collar in that thing, our little vase, and when she wants to go outside, she will just start messing with it and trying to pull it out. I probably shouldn't keep it there, but that's her place, and she knows when I pull it out and she starts purring and making all these noises because she knows she's going outside. But yeah. Hey, little Olive, come here. Come say hi. Come on. She plays fetch, and I was gonna do that for her before I started this class, but she hides them, so I couldn't go on a scavenger hunt for her balls. Oh, come here. Come, little baby. Come. Olive. Okay, and she's throwing herself down. Watch this. Oh. You're so cute. Come say hi. Oh my god. You're gonna show everybody how cute you are up close. Look at her. She's the cutest ever. Look at those little pink toes. These little pink toes, oh my god. Okay, just can't be dramatic. You can't. I promise I'll throw your ball for you afterward. You have to stay cool though. Watch your face. Wait. Oh my gosh. So when I got her at the shelter about, late November, she was, hi Paul. She was super sick, super tiny, but she was also the craziest kitten in the shelter. And out of all the kittens, and they were all super cute, she was the craziest one, like screaming and Spider-Man climbing up her cage. I'm like, yes, that's the one. But she's very still crazy and has that energy. She's just bipolar. I think her colors fit her very well. She's very angelic and peaceful and loving, but also she has a dark side. Oh. But yeah, if you're just now tuning in, this is our 5:30 p.m. class. And it's 45 minutes, I don't know if I said that already, but today's focus is drawing into our center, finding our midline. I made a playlist for this class. It's really nice and chill. It allows you to move inward rather than focusing on, on all the grooves and the tunes and the vocals. I would say more so instrumental, but has a lot of a lot of peace in the music, and that is on my Instagram story. So if you go to Kiana Sabri on Instagram and click on my story, it's the last story on there. Just click on the Spotify playlist itself and it'll lead you right to Spotify, or go to Spotify right now and it's Kiana, Kiana 8A is my username, and it's the first playlist I just made. I think it's Flowing to Center, Effortless. Yes. Cool. All right, you guys. Well, we'll get started soon. If you have the means to donate for this class, please donate for this class. You can donate to me directly, and my Venmo and PayPal is on my Instagram too if you click on the link in my bio. Oh look, there she's going in her Papa San chair. Good girl. Or you can donate to Black Swan Yoga, and the donations are all directly made to us teachers, so all of those are super helpful for us and they're so appreciated, so thank you for that. You can do it now or after class. And what else? I'm gonna grab some water. Make sure you have some water or another beverage of your choice beside you. We have some hamstring work, so I'm having one block. I'm using one block, maybe not, depending on how my hammies feel today. But you can always have a block or a stool or a coffee table or a chair beside you, just to bring the ground closer to your hands. I have my AC on currently because I'm super hot, but I will turn it off so you can hear me clear. And these are my purple lights. I got these lights on Amazon, and the lampshades themselves I got IKEA, and I can literally change them to so many colors. So depending on my vibe and what I feel like, watch this. There's red, green, blue. I love that blue. It's like a royal blue. That's orange. It's like a teal. And then that's lighter blue, yellow, purple, pink. And then there's other options too that you can play with, like transitioning to different colors. So if you're feeling light vibes, do it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna check on the website, make sure that we're linking up. We got 2 minutes before we get started. Whoa, I'm like looking at myself. That's trippy. Oh. So I've done this class. I've made it my own in a lot of ways, but this class is inspired by my teacher, one of my teachers, Shanti. Kelly, she's incredible. A lot of these transitions and these poses are ways that she's done and made a flow too, so you should definitely check her out. She has her own YouTube channel as well, Shanti Yoga Practice, and she's an incredible master teacher. So this class is going to be really great, and if you've been with me for a while, these transitions and the way we get in and out of poses will be slightly different, but they still have my same feel all wrapped around and through them. We're going to be doing lots of side planking today, so if you deal with any wrist sensitivity, we'll actually do some work in downward dog where we're pressing into our fingertips and our finger knuckles to release some of that stress that we may put on the heels of our palms naturally. When you press into your fingertips and your finger knuckles, you actually release that stress, but activate more of your forearm muscles, which takes even more pressure off the wrists. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. I teach lots of ways to engage and release the wrists in my handstand workshops, which I'm gonna be making one coming soon. It's gonna be online, I can't wait. If you'd like to also follow me on my own or subscribe, it's weird saying subscribe, but subscribe to my YouTube channel, Kiana Ochoa. I'm posting little shorter classes on there, and I have a new platform coming out very soon that I'm excited to share with you guys, where you can get full-length classes, lots of workshops, lots of meditation classes too, so make sure you follow me on something so you can stay up to date with what's going to be happening. Oh yeah. Hello, if you're just now tuning in, welcome. If you'd like a Spotify playlist to jam out and groove while you move, and get into it, I have one that I made for this class, and it's called Flow to Center, Flowing to Center, and you can go to my Instagram, click on my story, and it's right there. Or you can go to my Spotify directly, Kiana8A, and it should be the first playlist. Cannot wait. Let me go get a hair tie. If you feel comfortable saying hi, I want to know who's in here. I wish I could see you. You're like, no, you don't. I'm wearing pajamas. All right, y'all. Well, let's get started. Hi, Allie. Hi, Eric. Oh, yay. Hey, you guys. Cool. Let's get started in a child's pose. So send your hips back to your heels. Walk your hands long to the front of your mat. And set your forehead down on the ground. So this can be a wide V child's pose, or you can keep your knees together if you'd like to focus on releasing more into your low back. Just really let your body, your legs do what they feel most comfortable right here in this moment. And we'll just start with a check-in here in our child's pose and give ourselves a chance to fully arrive and embody this moment. So as you soften down here from your skin, deep into your muscles and down into your bones, just feel your mind release any stress, any worries or tension that you may be holding on to. As you open both your heart and your mind into your practice today. And feel the gentle pull of the earth bring you down closer to your mat. And feel the temperature of the room on the skin. And just notice your breath and how it's moving through you without any control or effort. Just watch the breath flow. Feel your arms become soft. And start to deepen your breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And take your time through each round as you work to shape a balanced and smooth length breath so your inhale, exhale are the same. And if it helps you to count in your mind to find this balanced breath, you can do that. I always like to start with 4 in and 4 out. And if I'm called to it, I'll slowly work up in numbers. With each inhale, feel your rib cage expand as the breath enters your lungs. And as you exhale, feel your upper body press down to your legs as you melt and release even more. Continue that breath cycle. As you inhale, you feel your torso expand, your diaphragm move down, and your belly fill. And as you exhale, you surrender to this moment. So our mantra, our intention today as we flow to center, as we hug in, is that with each inhale, we breathe in stillness. And with each exhale, we breathe out peace. That's our intention, that's our affirmation. So let every breath and every movement support that. With your next inhale, let's come to tabletop, hands and knees. And stay as you exhale, just adjust your stance, your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and you can have the tops of your feet down or tops of your toes tucked under. It's your choice. If you'd like to counter that long child's pose with your toes tucked, you can do that. Just take a deep breath in, find cow pose, drop your belly down, lift your heart and your tailbone. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin to your chest, round your back, and at the end of your exhale, find a child's pose. So send your hips to your heels, but keep your back rounded. Then inhale, come forward to cow pose. So bend your elbows back slightly, push your heart forward and through as you lift your tailbone and drop your belly. Exhale, cat pose. Round your back, back down to child's pose. Inhale, cow, elbows in, chest up, gaze up. Exhale, cat, round your back down to child's pose. 2 more. Inhale, cow, elbows bend back. Exhale, cat, round to child's pose. Last one here. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, child's pose. And inhale, cow. Hug your elbows in, lift your chest. And as you exhale, just find a neutral spine, but keep your elbows bent a little bit. And if your toes are not tucked, tuck them under. Then start to hover your knees up off the ground. Walk your feet in just a little bit, but keep your knees and your hands far apart. Hug your elbows in, wrap them back towards your thighs, and keep a little micro bend here. Inhale. Exhale, find a down dog prep. So what this means is that your knees are still bent, your elbows are bent and wrapping back or in towards your knees, and press your fingertips into the ground. So it may feel funky in your arms, your shoulders. It's okay, breathe. Inhale. And exhale to a downward dog. Work to straighten into your elbows, slide your feet back, and then they're about a hip width distance apart. Look at your hands, make sure they're about shoulder width apart. So the reason why we did that before is to find this tricep wrapping in and out. Instead of elbows out, elbows come in, and keep them that way. So instead of looking like shoulder dumping, head on the ground, we actually have a little release into our trap muscles, which are these bad boys up here, and more activation through our lats. It actually takes the stress off the shoulder joint. So wrap elbows in. Breathe. You inhale, stillness. Exhale, peace. And inhale, plank shift forward. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, downward dog. Hips go up and back. Inhale, plank shift forward. Press your chest to the front of your mat. Exhale, downward dog. Last one, inhale, plank. Stay in plank as you exhale. Take one more breath and fire up your thighs. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Hug your elbows in and back. Untuck your toes. Then slide your fingertips back to about nipple line. Inhale, cobra. Pull your hands down and back. Push your chest forward and up. So it's reverse action. You pull back to push forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Pull back, lift a little higher. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, cobra. Pull back, lift up. Now stay up as you exhale. Inhale, lift your chest higher. Now hover your hands. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Stay in tabletop as you exhale. And inhale, open your right arm up to the sky. Look up. Exhale, thread the needle. Thread your right arm through your left arm. Lower your right shoulder and ear to the ground. And then just push your left hip back in alignment with your right hip. You may walk your left hand to the front of your mat or take a half bind. It's your choice. Just find this nice opening through the outside of your right arm, shoulder after all of that work to engage. And bring your left hand to the ground under your shoulder. Inhale, open your right arm up. And stay here. We're actually moving to a modified side plank. So shoot your right leg back, toes point to the right, ground your heel, and sweep your left foot back behind you. So we have lots of side planking today. This is always option one, with your left knee on the ground. If you have any wrist pain or past injury, stay here. Or if you do feel pain in your wrist even there, come up onto your fingertips and work your finger and your forearm muscles. All right, inhale. Exhale, bring your right hand and knee to the ground, tabletop. Inhale, open your left arm to the sky, look up. Exhale, thread the needle to the right, lower your left shoulder and ear to the ground. Right hand stays under your shoulder, walk it to the front of your mat. Just find this nice stretch into your left outer upper arm as you press your chest down towards the earth. And breathe in stillness. About to switch it and exhale, peace. Bring your right hand to the ground under your shoulder. Inhale, open your left arm up. And extend your left leg back to a modified side plank. Sweep your right foot back behind you. Pull your lower belly in. Again, find your variation. You may come up onto your fingertips if you have a past injury or pain here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Fire up your core. Inhale. Exhale, tabletop. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Can you find that same tricep elbow wrap? Elbows in and back towards your shin bones. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. And as you exhale, just bring your right leg or foot back down to the ground. We'll do the other one. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot to the ground. Then inhale, lift your heels high, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands, standing forward, fold at the front of your mat. Soften your knees. Rest your belly on your thighs. Shake your head yes to no a few times. And inhale, halfway lift, palms to your shins, flatten your back. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift, get longer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. And reconnect to your intention, your affirmation here. So breathe in stillness, fill up, find stability through the earth in your feet. And as you exhale, breathe out peace. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog, step it back. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog, toes point down. Exhale, knee to your nose, lift your hips, step through. Now keep your right fingertips on the ground on the outside of your right foot, so under your shoulder. And I might come up onto my fingertips because we're moving into triangle pose. So pivot your left heel to the ground, then inhale, open your left arm to the sky. So if you have a block, it may come in handy here if your hammies are tight. Or just keep your right fingertips on the ground. Now your left toes are turned in, and your right heel and your back heel are in one line, so find it, you may need to adjust. Now bring your left hand to your right rib cage and grab it. And with your next inhale, start to drag your right rib cage up towards the sky as you pull your left hand across your body, all the way up to the sky again. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your left hand to the ground, over to the left. Turn all 10 toes to the left side of the room. And then we'll find a wide leg forward fold, but cross your right arm over your left arm. So your left hand is towards the front of your mat, your right hand is towards the front of your mat, and your arms are crossed at your elbows. So now we're going to work into a side body stretch through our left side. So energetically, pull your left shoulder towards your left foot and get up in there. If it feels good or better to bend your knees, you can bend your knees. Roll your inner thighs back, lengthen your spine. Nice, y'all. Now find eagle arms. So left arm under right arm, twist them like ropes. Soft bend into your knees, activate your core. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand with your eagle arms. Exhale, warrior two, unravel your arms. Turn your right toes to the front of your mat, bend your knee, and kick your left heel back past your toes. Now lift your right side body. Lift your right waist away from your right thigh. So find a little bit more space there. Breathe in, stillness. Breathe out, peace. Inhale, flip your right palm up, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose, hips up, step through. Pivot your right heel to the ground, come up onto your left fingertips. Inhale, triangle, open your right arm to the sky. So we're twisting the chest and the belly to the ceiling, and we can help and assist that. Bring your right hand to your left rib cage, hug yourself, then pull your left rib cage up towards the sky as you drag your right hand across your body, all the way back up to the stars. If it feels better to assist that, bring the ground closer to you. You may come up onto a block or a stool or a coffee table, or just bend into your left knee. Push your feet apart, lengthen your spine from your head to your tail, and breathe. Take one more breath in. Exhale, bring your right hand to the ground, over to the right. Turn your toes to the side, to the right side, and cross your left arm over your right arm, up at your elbows, and relax your head. Now we'll do that same side stretch, but with the right side. So pull energetically your right shoulder towards your right foot, and get up in those lat muscles, the shoulder muscles. Can you breathe into that space and find release? And we'll come into eagle arms, right arm under left arm, soften your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, warrior two. Open your arms to a T, turn your left toes to the front of your mat, bend your knee, kick your right heel back, past your toes. Now lift your left waist away from your left thigh. Find the activation, find the space. Soften your shoulders. Pull your pelvis up, activate your low core. Inhale, flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, step back, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart, find peace. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, lift your hips, step through. Drop your back knee, and your back toes can stay tucked or untuck them. And inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Sweep your arms up, lift your chest, and lift your lower belly. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose, lift your hips, step through. Inhale, warrior one on this side. Reach your arms up. Chest up, belly lifts. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step your right foot up to meet your left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Find stillness within the body. Exhale, hands to your heart, find peace. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. flow through your vinyasa, or don't. We'll meet in downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose, step through, drop your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reach your arms up, lift your lower belly. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Last one, inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose, step it through. Inhale, warrior one, lift your chest. Exhale, hands to the ground, step your left foot up to meet your right foot. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. And take 2 rounds of breath. Feel your body. Feel the space around your body. Notice the sounds around you. And find that intention again. Breathe in stillness. Exhale, peace. All right, y'all. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward dog, step it back. All right. Now from your downward dog, start to press down into the earth and away from the earth through your fingertips. So press down and away, and you can start to activate so much through your fingertips, your forearm muscles of the heels of your palms might hover the ground. Or you feel an energetic lift from the heels of your palms. Now come up onto your toes, your tippy toes. You might bend your knees a little bit. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just drop your knees down, or your heels down to the left. So you're on the outer edge of your left foot, the inner edge of your right foot. And press your fingertips into your mat and breathe into your right side body. And inhale, pull up through center, come to your tippy toes. Exhale, dip your heels over to the right. You're on the outer edge of your right foot, the inner edge of your left foot. And take a couple rounds of breath into your left side. Press your fingertips down and away. And inhale through center. And as you exhale, we'll come through to a side plank. So shift forward, turn your heels to the left, and open your right arm to the sky. So you can keep your feet staggered, or take your right foot over your left and stack them. You can always modify and drop your left knee to the ground. And we'll be here for about 2 to 3 breaths, so own it. Usually when you find side plank, it's for a second or 2 seconds. Can you breathe in stillness and breathe out peace? Activate your core. Lengthen your tailbone to your left heel and the crown of your head past the front of your mat. And inhale, stretch your right arm overhead. Exhale, plank pose to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, shift forward. Inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, draw your right knee to your left elbow, then step your right foot just behind your left hand. So you're on the outside edge of your right foot. You may need to scoot your left toes in a little bit. This is where you may come up onto your fingertips or grab a hold of your block or your prop if you have it. So we're getting into the ITB, but also the outer hip, outer leg, all the fascia, the muscle tissue there. So if you feel pain, bend your right knee a little bit. Lengthen your sternum to the front of your mat. Fire up your left thigh muscles, so push your left thigh up, lift your left heel more, and squeeze your inner thighs together. Oh yeah, get up in there, breathe. Breathe. a little lot. And then walk your left foot up towards your right hand. So we're coming into the standing leg twist, or right leg in front of left leg. We'll actually find an eagle pose. So bend into your left knee, cross your right arm under your left arm, activate your core, rise all the way up to eagle pose, and take your right leg and move it up and over your left until you find your position with your stance. Point your right toes down, push your right foot back past your left leg. Now line up your body from your fingers to your toes. Lift your chest, bring your elbows up in alignment with your shoulders. So when we did that standing cross with your right foot over to the left, we were connecting into this right side to find release so that we can be successful here in eagle pose. How is your breath? Find steadiness, find your center. Nice. Then inhale, unravel one leg, Tadasana, reach your arms to the sky. Flex your right toes. Exhale, open twist to the right. Right arm back, left arm forward. So you can stay right here or bring your left hand to the outside edge of your right foot and kick your right foot straight forward as you move into a twist with your leg extended. Reach your right hand back, kick your right heel forward and twist. Lengthen your spine and breathe. All right. And inhale, one leg Tadasana, come up through center, reach up. Exhale, step your right foot to the back of your mat, runner's lunge. Bring your hands down to frame your left foot. You may need to adjust your stance. Fire up your right leg and bring your right palm to the ground under your shoulder. Inhale, open your left arm to the sky for a runner's lunge twist. Hips higher and squeeze them together. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to the ground, wide leg forward, fold to the right. Walk your hands to the right, turn your feet parallel or toes slightly in, and fold down. And you may interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze your palms together, start to straighten your arms, and let your hands fall overhead. Engage your back body so you're less rounded, and roll your inner thighs back. And keep your bind, flatten your back, activate your core. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Exhale, warrior two. Open your arms to a T, turn your left toes forward, sit low in your left leg, kick your right heel back. Inhale, flip your left palm up, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, step back, chaturanga, flow or don't flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. All right, and inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. You may bend your knees as you lift your heels higher. As you exhale, just dip your heels over to the right as you get into your left side body. And breathe. And inhale, come through center, heels high. Exhale, dip your heels to the left. Get into your right side body. And inhale through center. Exhale, side plank, shift forward, heels to the right, stretch your left arm to the sky. So you can keep your feet staggered, one in front of the other. You may stack your left foot over your right, or you may modify and drop your right knee to the ground. Reach up, push towards the earth, lengthen your spine from your tail to your head, and own it. 2 more rounds of breath. Push your fingertips down into the earth. And inhale, stretch your left arm overhead. Exhale, left hand to the ground, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, then step your left foot just behind your right hand. You may need to scoot your right foot in. So you're on the outside edge of your left foot. You may come up onto your fingertips or a prop, or just bend your left knee. If your leg is screaming at you, Fire up your right thigh, push it up and back. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And lengthen your sternum to the front of your mat. And breathe here. Nice, y'all. And start to bend into your knees. A little up. I don't know what I said last time. A little up. And walk your left foot or your right foot to your left hand, or just up until your knees stop. And then you'll come to your right toes. So lift, I don't even know what I'm saying. You'll lift your left heel, so come to the ball of your left foot. Then we'll find eagle arm. So left arm under right arm. Rise all the way up to eagle pose. So sit low in your legs like chair. Wrap your left leg up and around your right leg. Remember, you can get out of it, readjust your stance as you need so that you feel supported in your pose. And you may notice one side is easier for you, one side is not so easy. It's okay to not be balanced on both sides, or to not be balanced on either side. Just let the practice be the practice. Soften your shoulders. Lift your elbows up in alignment with your shoulders. Trust your gaze through your arms and find the center line from your fingers to your toes. Breathe. Squeeze your thighs. Squeeze your arms. And inhale, unravel. One leg Tadasana, reach up. Flex your left toes. Exhale, open twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward. You can stay here or bring your right hand to the outside edge of your left foot and kick your left foot to the front as you stretch your left arm back. Lengthen your spine, stand taller. And breathe. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your left foot back. Bring your hands to the ground, frame your right foot, adjust your stance as you need. Left palm to the ground, inhale, stretch your right arm up, runner's lunge twist. Stay as you exhale, hips higher, fire up your thighs, inhale. Exhale, right hand to the ground, wide leg forward, fold to the left. Turn your toes to the left. Interlace your fingers behind your back maybe. And if you do, switch your grip. So weird hand holding, the funky way. Squeeze your hands tight, straighten your hands or your arms, and let your hands fall overhead. And again here, engage your back body so you're less rounded and roll your inner thighs back. And inhale, unwind, rise all the way up. Keep your spine flat back. Exhale, warrior two, arms to a T, turn your right toes forward, bend your knee, kick your left heel back past your toes. Lift off of your right waist. Inhale, flip your right palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Step back, chaturanga, and flow, or don't flow. We'll meet in down dog. All right, let's inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. 2 rounds of breath. And inhale, tabletop. Exhale, plank. So from plank, we'll actually move into a variation of side plank Vashisthasana, or you can take a different variation of side plank. So turn your heels towards the left, stretch your right arm to the sky for side plank. Stay here, or start to grab for your right big toe with your peace sign fingers. Lift your hips, activate as you lengthen your tailbone to your left heel and kick your right foot to the sky. Roll your right inner heel up and lift your hips higher. Breathe. Nice, inhale. Exhale, side plank, back to your plank. Inhale. And as you exhale, just turn your heels to the right so your legs are staggered now, not stacked, and lengthen your chest forward. If you feel pain in your low back, just come halfway. So stop where you feel pain. Nice. And inhale through center. Exhale, child's pose, drop your knees. Ooh, I told you, lots of side planking. You're feeling those core muscles. Yeehaw. All right, one last side. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, plank. Turn your heels to the right, stack your feet. Inhale, left arm up. Stay here, move into your own variation of side plank or Vashisthasana. Reach down for your left big toe with your peace sign fingers. Hips up, kick your left foot to the sky, and lengthen your tailbone down towards the back of your mat. Oh yeah. Inhale, lift the chest high. Exhale, release side plank to your plank pose. Then turn your heels to the left, chest forward. Stay for this last little bit of core burn. Breathe in stillness, breathe out peace. Come back through center, child's pose, drop your knees down, chill the elf out. So you can come into child's pose, or you may sit up on your heels, make some circles with your wrists and your fingers. How y'all doing, all right? All right. Now, wherever you are, come to stand up on your knees for camel pose, Ustrasana. And with this camel pose, your toes can be tucked or untucked. Bring your hands to your low back, fingers point down, hug your elbows in, lift your chest, shoulders down your back. Inhale, lift your heart higher. Exhale, lift your gaze, follow the ceiling to the wall behind you. Now you can stay here or start to reach down to your heels, fingers in, thumbs out, push your thigh bones back, lift your chest higher, press your pelvis forward, breathe. Open your chest. One more breath in, slow breath out. Bring your hands to your low back, inhale, rise up. Exhale, release, come to sit on your shins, untuck your toes, hands on your thighs. Take a moment. All right, and we'll move into a pigeon pose or one leg pigeon pose. So you can go from down dog or tabletop, or just get right in with your right leg forward. So you come into tabletop, slide your right knee just outside of your right wrist, walk your left leg back, untuck your toes. And the more your right shin is parallel to the front of your mat, the more sensation you'll feel, more opening to the hip. The closer your heel is to your groin, less sensation. So if you're super tight in your hips like me, have your heel closer to your groin. Come up onto your fingertips, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold it down. You bring your forearms to the ground. Make sure your right knee is in alignment with your hip, or your right knee is more out to the right than your hip. There's also another option if you'd like to get even more into your left quad muscles. You'll come back onto your hands, bend your left knee, squeeze heel to glute, and reach back for your left foot with your left hand. So you'll grab the inside or even the outside edge of your foot, it's your choice. Then you'll pull your heel in towards your bum, and you may bring your right forearm back down to the ground. Breathe and soften. And slowly release the grip of your left foot if you have it. Inhale, press into the ground, walk yourself up. As you exhale, lean onto your right outer hip and swing your left leg up and around for a seated spinal twist. Bring your left foot to the ground outside of your right foot, or if that's too much, bring your left foot to the ground in front of your right shin bone. And bring your left fingertips to the earth back behind you. Make sure your left sit bone and your foot are on the earth. Just push your right hip back a little bit, and your left hip. Or wrap your right arm around your left leg, give it a hug, and as you inhale, push into the ground, sit taller. Exhale, pull your belly in and twist your chest to the left. And breathe. As we hug in, as we flow into our center line. And then inhale, unravel, come through center. And just exhale here. Unravel your legs. And this time you can slide right into pigeon on the other side. So you'll pull your left heel towards your groin, slide your right leg back, Or if you'd like to move back into your down dog, maybe you take an extra vinyasa, you can do that. It's really your choice. This is your practice. Then get your left foot set up in the way that feels most supportive and good for your left hip and glute muscles. And come up onto your fingertips. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold down. And extend your right big toe straight back towards the back of your mat, so you feel this line of energy from your toe all the way up to your hip point. And if you'd like that option too, you'll come back onto your hands, bend your right knee heel to bum, and grab a hold of your right foot with your right hand. And just work to pull your heel towards your glute muscles. And this is no force by any means. It's simply a guidance. Oh my God, Olive looks so cute. And you can always bring your left forearm down to the ground again if that's something that is available to your body today. And just breathe and listen to it. And slowly release your foot if you have it. Inhale, press into the ground, walk yourself up. Exhale, lean onto your left outer hip. Swing your right leg up and around for a seated spinal twist. Bring your right foot to the ground in front of your left shin or to the outside of your left thigh, and make sure your right bum is also on the ground. Right fingertips to the earth back behind you. Wrap your left arm around your right leg. Just push your right hip back a little bit. Inhale, sit down taller, lift up. Exhale, belly in and twist your chest to the right. And stay and breathe. Affirmation, intention. Breathe in stillness, breathe out peace. And this doesn't have to be a very deep physical stillness. This can be a mental stillness where the thoughts cease. When you say that, when you feel that stillness, that they just freeze up. And from there, the thoughts may disappear, and all that's left is you and your breath in this moment. And inhale, unwind through center. Exhale here. And unravel your legs straight out in front of you. Grab your glute muscles, pull them out and back. Flex your toes to your face. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, seated forward fold. Grab a hold of your feet, your ankles, or your shins. And lengthen your chest to your toes. Hug your elbows to your legs and fold down. Flex your feet, kick your heels forward, toes back. And breathe. Inhale, unwind, press into the ground, walk yourself up. Exhale, lower all the way to your back. Maybe you move super slow to get there. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a deep breath and squeeze them in tight. You can rock side to side as you exhale. And we'll find our way to final Shavasana. If there's any final movements or postures your body is calling for, now is the time to honor that. If you're feeling good, ready to relax, find your resting pose. Extend your legs out in front of you. Let your toes fall open. Rest your hands by your sides. Flip your palms up to the sky. And just start to surrender. Through the stillness of the mind, through our affirmation today, our intention to find that internal stillness, the outcome of that really is peace. When there's no suffering in the thoughts, no chaos in the internal world, we can move into a place of steadiness, of harmony. So give yourself this time now to do that. No effort in the body. That job, that time is done. No effort in the mind. You are here now. And in this moment, there are no problems. In this moment, you are here. Let your breath be effortless. Let your breath be the guidance into the stillness and into peace. And rest now. You deserve it. And please feel free to stay here and rest for as long as you'd like to, for as long as you need. I'd even suggest resting here for another couple or few minutes. If you are ready to reawaken, you can simply start to deepen your breath. You wiggle your fingers, your toes, roll your ankles, your wrists. And bend your knees, plant your feet on your mat and roll to your right side. And when you're ready, you'll press yourself up to a seat. But if you're still in Shavasana and resting, stay there and close out with me there. And if you're in your seat, bring your hands together in front of your heart. And just thank yourself here, spending this moment of honor for your practice, for your journey, for your growth, for your connection to you and this world. By taking the journey inward, we are actually finding a better connection and relationship to the external world around us. I believe it's merely just a reflection. So when we can find the stillness within, find the peace within, we can also better do that externally in our lives. So I thank you so much for sharing a piece of your day, a piece of your time in your practice with me. It was a gift. And from my heart to yours, with all the love, namaste. All right, you guys, take your time getting up. If you have any questions about class today or anything we worked on, let me know. If this is the first time practicing with me, hi, and I'm so glad that you did. I like to spice it up and encourage a lot of challenge, but also alignment and safety in my classes, and some fun and lighthearted energy. You will be sore tomorrow in the next couple of days in your core, in your arms, your shoulders, so just keep moving your body, keep practicing. I will be on here again, YouTube Live with Black Swan Yoga tomorrow at 4 p.m. with the same class, and then 5:30 p.m. on a Wednesday, and that'll be the last time I teach this week. You can also follow me and stay connected with me on Instagram at Kiana Sabri, And you can also subscribe to my personal YouTube channel that's all yoga. So I post classes there multiple times a week, and you can find me, Kiana Ocho, on YouTube. And there's shorter classes on there because I have another platform coming up very soon where you can donate and subscribe to that. And you have full-length classes, unlimited yoga classes, and workshops, and pose demonstrations, and lots of other things. So if you'd like to stay tuned, if you like the way I teach in the class, you can do that. Other than that, if you have any questions, again, reach out. If you have any class recommendations, please reach out. I make these classes for you. I do this for you. So let me know. All right, you guys, well, have a great rest of your evening. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you hopefully soon. Peace out, y'all.